The gravity fruit has finally come out. There's also a new boss called Tyrant of the Skies, and you have to defeat him to unlock the brand new awakened gravity fruit. Make sure you watch till the end, because I'll show you the fastest way to defeat the boss. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'll be giving away a permanent gravity fruit to one random subscriber in my Discord. Of course, the first thing we need is the gravity fruit. Let's take a look at its moves before the awakening. I'll start with the M1 attacks. There are mainly 3 different types of M1. The first one is when you hold the M1 without moving your mouse. It creates a strong impact and stuns the enemy, super useful in fights. The second one is the drag. You can drag the M1 and it'll push the enemy from the direction you start dragging toward where you release. You basically control the push direction with your mouse. It's great for repositioning enemies or setting up combos. And the last one is really unique. You aim from the sky to the ground and it drops a tiny meteor from above. Look at that VFX, it looks so realistic. Now let me show you the Z move, Singularity. You have to hold it, and it pulls the enemy toward the center, then explodes with a powerful impact. It's perfect for catching people off guard. The next move is the X move, Orbital Chain. With this, you grab chunks of the ground under the player and shoot them in the direction you're aiming at. It's kind of like a mini rock machine gun, but you can't use it for too long. As you'll see, the speed and number of rocks start to decrease over time. Still, it's a crazy move and looks super cool in action. Next up is the C move, Gravitation Prism. When you hold it, it creates this purple hollow looking space. Bro, it's literally like Gojo Satoru's domain. When you release it, the black hole drags the enemy inside and then explodes, trapping them in your gravity zone and dealing huge damage. It's super satisfying to land, especially in PvP. Now for the V move, Asteroid Crash. This one's wild. It calls down a gigantic meteor straight from space, and the best part, you can aim it to it. Look at the gravity target marker below. That's where the meteor is gonna land. It's super fun to use, and the impact looks absolutely insane. Look at that OE. The last move we've got is the F move, Shooting Star, and this one has 3 different variations, depending on how you use it. If you hold it while staying in the air, it shoots out 2 meteors towards your mouse cursor, then summons a fire-infused gravity rock that you can ride. Press F again while riding, and boom, you launch the rock as a projectile. The second variation is when you hold F while standing on the ground. This time, it doesn't shoot the 2 meteors, and the rock you ride won't have fire on it, but you can still launch it like before. And the last version is when you just tap F without holding it. It will instantly fire 3 meteors straight at your target. Super quick, super effective. And finally, just a little detail. They have changed the flash step as well when you're using the gravity fruit. Check out how cool it looks, but keep in mind, this move doesn't deal any damage. Alright, that's the full power of the gravity fruit before it awakens. Now let me show you real quick how to awaken your gravity fruit. First, you'll need to head over to the raid to talk to the mysterious scientist. Once you do, you'll see the admin panel. Click on it. You'll see the options for gravity, eagle, and creation. For now, let's focus on gravity. Select kinetic amplifier, and you'll need to accept the quest. The quest will ask you to defeat 15 enemies using just M1. Requirements: you must have 200 mastery on the gravity fruit. Once you've completed that, click Completed Research. And then you'll have to pay 1,000 fragments to radioactive and 1 mystic droplet. After you upgrade, your M1 will get a serious boost. Check this out. So your M1 can charge now. Look at that range. Imagine, this is just the M1. For the second upgrade, Kinetic Amplifier 2, you'll need to do the same thing, but this time you'll have to defeat 30 enemies using just M1. Requirements: you must have 300 mastery on the gravity fruit. Once you complete the research, you'll need to pay 2,000 fragments for radioactive and mystic droplets. This upgrade will increase both the quantity and range of your M1 attacks, making them way more powerful in battle. I like this one the most. What do you guys think? The next quest is called Dark Matter Implosion. Requirements: you need 400 mastery on the gravity fruit. In this quest, you have to deal damage with the ship. You can use any gravity skill to damage ships for this quest. It could be your friend's ship or a dosed ship for people with no friends like me. Yeah, I had to go with the second option. Once you complete the quest, you'll need to pay 6,000 fragments, 6 radioactive material for mystic droplets, and 1 meteorite. This quest upgrades your Semoveve gravitational prism. If you're holding the gravity fruit, you'll now see a gravitational force meter appear. That bar lets you use the ultimate version of your Semoveve. When you hold it, the purple hollow compresses. Then once you release it, it flies up into the sky, pulls everything around it into the black hole, and boom, it's absolutely insane. So yeah, the gravity fruit is something else now. Definitely no longer the worst mythical fruit in Blox fruits. The final quest is called Celestial Cataclysm. This quest is both the worst and the best at the same time. Especially if you have Buddha and Cyborg V4. It will save you a ton of time. And I'll explain why. Requirements: 500 mastery on the gravity fruit. There are 2 parts to this quest. The first one is super simple. Just spam your M1 on the water. Yep, that's it. Just start punching the sea. The developer is telling me to touch grass on the next level. The second part is also straightforward. You need to either defeat the gravity boss, known as Orbitus, or beat another player around 10 times using gravity abilities. Once you complete both parts, you'll need to pay 10,000 fragments, 8 mystic droplets, to moonstones, and to meteorites. And for those wondering how to get moonstone, don't worry, I got you. To get moonstones, you'll need to visit Tiki Outpost Island and spawn the Tyrant of the Skies boss. To spawn him, you have to turn the eagle statue eyes red by defeating NPCs around the island. After killing around 200 NPCs, all 4 eyes will light up red, and that's when the vase becomes breakable. Now here's the op method for breaking the vase. Make sure you're using Cyborg V4. Then just spam the X move of God Human and the V move of Buddha. This combo makes breaking the vase super easy and fast. Once the vase is broken, the Tyrant of the Skies boss will spawn. To solo this boss, just run around the island like I do. Hit both the NPCs and the boss. Cyborg V4 helps you deal more damage and regenerate HP every time you take down an NPC. I can confirm, this method is insanely effective. And boom, we just defeated the Tyrant of the Skies. You'll need to do this twice to collect enough moonstones. When you hold the asteroid crash move with a full gravitational force bar, it expands the range of your gravity attack, and if anyone is inside the marked area, it triggers the cutscene. Look at that. Absolutely cinematic. Wait, is that the Blox Fruits version of Earth? I swear I saw a trailer that looked like a Thanos scene or something, but this right here, next level. Seriously, this cutscene is movie quality. In conclusion, you'll need 500 mastery on your gravity fruit, plus 19,000 fragments, 12 radioactive materials, 15 mystic droplets, 3 meteorites, and some moonstones. Here's how to get each material. Pause the video and check this table. Alright guys, what do you think about the gravity fruit awakening? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts.